really see the microphone, but I know it's pointing right at my face. So let's just get on with it. Today is about vertical growing, vertical pallet growing. In this pallet, we've picked out a bunch of herbs to go into a heat-treated pallet. So, okay, that would have been a stop the camera, but we're going still. Anyway, it's pallet gardening, pallet vertical gardening. It's vertical gardening in a pallet. That's it. Vertical gardening in a pallet using herbs. There we go. We're not going to mount it on the wall like these here. We're going to have it sitting on a couple of bricks, and then we'll lean it up against the wall, which is a little bit of a tilt, so it's a raised garden, a raised flower bed or herb bed. Come in the camera. So no, you. We're not going to be doing a lot of takes. This is going to take 50 years. Don't sit up. Watch my cactus. This is Sylvia Thornton, a member of the Green Thumb Garden Club, who does hardscaping, and she's set up the pallet with, what do you call it? The weed
cloth? Weed barrier?
Yeah, with the weed barrier, stapled it, cleaned it up, stained it, did all that stuff, and the next stage is going to be putting the potting soil in, and we're going to do that, but we're not going to film that entire thing, because it's pretty simple. We'll just show you a little bit of it. And anyway, I think I really need to get up and walk around. Can you still see my face, Margaret?
Yes.
Okay. Can you still see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Don't stand in front of me. I'm on camera now. Now I'm moving.
Now.
Now I'm moving. Anyway, it's going to be a pallet garden like this. We're going to fill the slots here with dirt, lean it up against the wall, and that way it'll be coming out like this. We'll put a couple of bricks down at the bottom to keep it off the ground, and give you an extra 2 years of life on your pallet. And then you can just come in and pluck your herbs and use them whenever you want. So the next stage is filling in with dirt, and that'll be it. So that's the next segment. I'm done.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Good morning. These are the tools and materials you need to create your pallet garden. We'll start with the tools, and the first thing you're going to need will be hammer, sandpaper, sander, staple gun, staples, ear protection, eye protection, garden trowel, scissors, tape measure, and we use a little bit of stain. The stain is just a transparent stain to give it a little color to the palette, but it is optional. We also have over here our weed cloth, the soil that you'll need. This is just one type of soil. It was on sale, so that's what we got. And also behind that will be your palette. And these are the tools and materials that you need to complete this project. This is the heat-treated stamp that would be on any pallet that has been heat-treated. You want to look for that to make sure that the pallet has not been chemically treated. You also want to try and make sure you get one that's structurally sound so you don't have to do a lot of work on it. You do, however, want to take a look at the nails that are in it and make sure that there aren't any that are sticking out. Just go ahead and pound them down with a hammer so you don't get caught on it. And that's how you choose a pallet for your pallet garden. You also will need a variety of plants, whatever you choose. We have some herbs in here and also a few flowers just for some color. But it's your choice, whatever you'd like to grow. To prepare the pallet, you need to put the weed cloth on the back. And you want to measure out the width and the height, and also include the sides, both sides and the back, so that you have enough to cover the whole pallet. You also want to double up the fabric to make sure that it holds strong. Okay, here is the back of the pallet after I put the weed cloth on for the barrier. As you can see, it's completely covered on the bottom, and the top part is open, and I've got this laying on its side so I can demonstrate what's going on here. You can see here on the top, on the side edge, it is covered, completely stapled down, and if you come down to the bottom part of the pallet, you can see here that it is completely covered and stapled to the pallet. The front side as you can see, is open, where you can put in your soil and your plants. This, of course, will be standing on the bottom side before you fill it with dirt. Or actually, you want to lay it down before you fill it with dirt.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the potting soil into the slats here, pack it down, because it will settle once you water it in. And then after we get it all pushed down in there, we can still reach in and cup out enough to put our plants in. So here's our good friend Margaret Spurgeon, also a member of the Green Thumb Garden Club. And let me just tell you something about this bag. Sometimes if you go to the box stores, and even sometimes the nurseries, if they have broken bags, sometimes they will sell them to you at half price or at a discount price. There's not a single thing wrong with those bags, except the forklift has broken the bag, or somebody wanted to look at the soil. But a lot of times you can get this stuff pretty cheap. So anyway, you might look into that, and so here we go. And I'm out of the picture. Let them do the dirt work. You know, I really should be in it because it was supposed to be my project.
So why'd you leave?
Yeah. I don't know. So anyway, this takes a little bit of time doing this, and it's just a little tedious. But once it gets in, and we pack it down in,
It'll go
look
fast.
good. And I usually do the dirt work. Margaret's our resident herb lady, and so we'll be talking when we put the plants in. Margaret will be talking a little bit about what the plants are, and this is why we're not doing takes. Did I say the next section is going to be we're going to put the plants in? Okay, that's what the next section is going to be. Okay. Look, the camera, wave.
Oh, are we done? Hi.
The completed project. The vertical herb palette garden. Anyway, it's completed, it's done. It looks good. I'm sitting here with the pallets created by Urban Dirt, and the plants were provided by these pallets. Were provided by the California Cactus Nursery, and ideas came from Two Women and a Hoe and Life on the Balcony with Fern. Anyway, the vertical, whatever, I'm not saying that again because herb palette, vertical garden. Anyway, I have to use a cheat sheet. The list of herbs on this palette are onion chives, used for soups and salads. It grows 12 inches. There's boxwood basil, which is good for salsas, pesto, and soups. Will grow 12 to 16 inches. German thyme, used in veggies, meats, stews, and soups, will get 12 to 15 inches tall. Purple basil, it's a clove-like spice. It's right there. Smells really nice. Has a nice color. It'll get 12 to 24 inches long. Greek oregano, which is good for Greek, Spanish, and Italian dishes. It'll grow 8 to 24 inches. Lemon basil is good for soups, salads, and potpourri. It'll get 12 to 18 inches. Then there's two types of parsley on here. Curled parsley for seasoning or garnish. It'll grow up to 32 inches tall. Then there's plain parsley, and you use it in your foods fresh, like salsas, that kind of stuff, or as a garnish. And it can get up to 24 inches tall. The French tarragon, which is up here at the top in the center, it's used with chicken, fish, and egg dishes. And it's also a good companion plant, a garden buddy, to help ward off the bugs off the other plants. It'll also sometimes enhance a certain herb that it's next to, give it a stronger taste. The dianthus, the flowers, are just to add a little bit of color. The French marigolds here at the bottom and one at the top. You can eat the blooms on it, and it also will ward off the extra bugs. So the completed palette, in a couple of weeks it'll look full and lush. The raffle is this Saturday, which is tomorrow. Hope you come down and spend some money and buy it. It's a fundraiser for the Bakersfield Green Thumb Garden Club. And I just want to thank everybody who's helped me with this, and been my friend through the garden club, and all the people that I've met just doing this and all of this. Thank you very much, and thank you for being in my life.